A while ago, Hiro Mashima, I think, even pointed out that yes, he ships Lucy and Natsu, and the first fairy tale manga ended with that being unresolved. As it's clear that Natsu is not really interested in that. But we still get back to that little ship teasing moment that probably will never happen. But hey, it is what it is. At least they are much happier than I am, because well, I just found out that that what I had used was all in vain after all. Although it wasn't in vain, I did it, so I should learn from it. But still, I'm very upset that what I did was not going to be mentioned anyway. So yes, this is me, the angry anime fan, the despair viewer, and this is the Fairy Tail 100-year quest. Last time Natsu entered a flame dragon god power that looks remarkably similar to E and D. As suddenly Merakphobia uses his weapon, his breath or something, or a roar or whatever. It looks like, this one looks weirder than ever. We actually see the bubble go up his long neck. Either way, as Merakphobia fires up water of it all, Natsu uses a new gleaming fire of the Flame Dragon King to manage to evaporate it. As he still fights the Merakphobia, Natsu points out that he cannot beat him on his own. And he actually points out something that I have actually tried to say to a lot of people. A lot of people didn't take Acnologia's defeat well because of power of friendship and blah 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 blah, all that crap that they really hate. That is actually very rare. You have no idea how difficult it is to find friends in real life. Even when you have contacts, in the end those contacts will still throw you aside because you were just not friends enough with them. Case in point, what happened to me. So Natsu here is actually pointing out something. He didn't kill Acnologia. They won against Acnologia together. So you just have to accept that. It wasn't Natsu, it was everyone's attack into Natsu. So he points out that from now on and all, he cannot fight out with anyone by his side. But he has to get strong enough to defeat him. So he tells everyone to give him the strength. With that, Team Natsu teams up to seal off Merakphobia's moves as Natsu delivers a Flame Dragon Demolition Fist that seemed to knock Merakphobia out, although it's not exactly known if that kills him. But then suddenly something very strange happens to Natsu. As he approaches Merakphobia, what I presume is unconscious body, he suddenly begins to act not like Natsu anymore. He begins to say there's still his body left. I have to burn every single thing until they turn to ash. But before he can do that, Lucy suddenly hugs Natsu, as even though the heat is getting to her, she says to him that it's over. And I'm right here. As Natsu's power disappears, his hands have strangely become burnt away, almost like flesh. That's just how powerful the flames was. And even he himself says it's over. So Natsu's own power wasn't enough to even hurt Merakphobia. But he doesn't seem to have any sense of self inside of his self when he did this. Which points out to what a lot of people question. Is this the return of E and D? Do you all remember the short time Natsu entered E and D mode? He became very hostile and didn't even appear to have any reason within him. The same thing has happened here. For some reason, Natsu lost his reason. For a brief moment he actually had his reason, but then he suddenly became very angry again, like he didn't have any reason. And Lucy were the one who stopped him by hugging him from the back, similar to, well, when she was when the future this despair was stopped. So yeah, it's wonder really what happened. So why did Natsu suddenly lose control? Was it the anger of his own that his own power is not powerful enough to take it? Was something else? People are pointing out they want character development for Natsu now, since he has just realized he is not powerful enough to defeat Ignia. But yeah, again, how is Team Natsu even gonna gain that strength? If it really was a small power of EMD that resonated with him when he accessed this power, then I wonder, is it possible for Natsu to access this power without falling into complete annihilation? Who knows, but this was just a short fighting chapter with Merakphobia defeated. It's not exactly known if he's dead though. So what is Team Natsu gonna do now? I don't know. But there was some emotion there, especially when the team realized that Natsu was losing himself. And the fact that Lucy gave that hug, that was a very cute one. So, but now I do wonder, how do they get strong enough to defeat these dragon gods? And what about Tokyo? I don't know, but you can give me your thoughts if you have any.